Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing today? I'm just dropping in, and y'all know Tina Turner is a legend. She's my girl. I love her music, and I just wanted to do a little bit of follow up of what I have learned about Tina Turner. Uh, and so we're gonna listen at a clip, and then y'all know how I do. I always come back and show y'all give you further things that I found out besides what's on the video. But she is a legend, and we need to honor her definitely. Okay, let me share my screen.
Dated a fortune that's valued at over $230 million euros. Who will inherit this estate? Bach will come together for over years, lived through a myriad of experiences together, with Bach donating one of his kidneys to Turner in the year 2017, after she was diagnosed with intestinal cancer. Ronnie and Craig Turner. Another person that could get a portion of her estate would be Ifida Turner, the widow of Ronnie Turner. Ronnie was one of Tina's two sons, who passed away in 2022 when he was 62 after experiencing complications of metastatic colon carcinoma. Tina also had another son, Craig Turner, who died in the year 2018. Her adoptive children. Tina had two adopted kids that might inherit a portion of her estate. Ike Jr. and Michael Turner were the sons that have much contact with them following her departure from the U.S. It's unknown if they'll inherit a part of her estate. Who is Ifida Turner, Tina Turner's daughter-in-law? Singing sensation, rock and roll legend Tina Turner, who has uplifted the music community for over 5 decades, has passed away at the age of 86. She was suffering from a long illness, which eventually took her life. Tina married rock legend Ike Turner in 1962. She had one child with him, named Ronnie Turner. Ronnie was born on October 27, 1960. Ronnie was an actor and musician by profession. Ronnie Turner married Ifida Turner in 2007 and became Tina Turner's daughter-in-law. Who is Ifida Turner? Ifida Turner was born on December 22, 1976. She is a French media personality and married Ronnie Turner in 2007. From her studio album Paris Hollywood, she released the singles Come With Me and Born an Angel in 2011. Ifida Turner was born in the French town of Ouchel. Her father was originally from Algeria and her mother was from Reunion. She was raised by foster families until she was 16 years old. She later worked as a ready-to-wear saleswoman and was once employed by the Parisian bar lounge Buddha Bar. Prior to marrying Ronnie, she had a 2-year relationship with Coolio, as well as with American boxer Mike Tyson. Her husband Ronnie Turner died due to complications from colon cancer at the age of 62. He passed away on December 8, 2022. Tina Turner, in her memoir My Love Story, also shared the instance when she lost her son, as it became one of the scars in her life. Rock and roll legend Tina Turner, who mesmerized the world with her wits and craft in her music, passed away, making the whole music fraternity in mourning. Tina Turner and Ike Turner's son Ronnie Turner dead at 62. Ronnie Turner, the son of Tina Turner and her ex Ike Turner, has died at the age of 62. The Turner family has lost a beloved member. Ronnie Turner, the youngest son of legendary singer Tina Turner and the late Ike Turner, has died at the age of 62. Ronnie's wife, Ifida Turner, confirmed his passing, calling her husband a train. She wrote alongside a Ronnie, you left the world far too early. She captioned a shot of herself with her eyes closed. In sorrow, I close my eyes and think of you, my beloved Though his parents were famous musicians, Ronnie entered the acting world, making an appearance in a 1983 film. What's based on the life of his mom, and the family history of Ronnie. He died so tragically, but he will always be my baby. In addition to Craig and Ronnie, the Grammy winner also adopted two of Ike's children, Ike Jr., 64, and Michael, 63. In the 2021 HBO Ellen with husband Erwin Bach, since 1995 reflected on her early days of motherhood, sharing that she didn't spend a lot of time with her sons after her 1978 divorce from Ike was finalized. She suffered, but Ike didn't. She said because he wanted more because he wanted more time with her
Yeah, that was a mistake. So I wasn't.
who is Erwin Bach. Inside the Queen of Rock and Roll's incredible love story unveiled. After a tumultuous first marriage, Tina Turner, the indomitable Queen of Rock and Roll, found her haven in the love of Bach, who stayed by her side through health and sickness until her demise at 83 on Wednesday. As we mourn the loss of this truly iconic figure, we also celebrate the life of his wife, Tina Turner, who lived a fulfilling life with her husband Ike. She was a passionate singer, actress, musician, and mother. She lived a life of dedication to her husband and children, always putting music first. Her legacy continues to inspire generations of women and men. Tina Turner is a symbol of love,
Oh wow. And so, what I had picked up from this, I mean, wow, Tina Turner was married to Ike Turner for a long time as the first part of her career. And she, they had, she had a son, and then he had two children, and she adopted his two children. They had a son together, and she had a son before him. So they had a son, a total of four boys. And I guess that was good. Um, I hate the fact that throughout her life that she passed away before her children. Um, because Ike, one of her sons committed suicide, and that was sad. And they had a private funeral for the son, and then the other son, he died. That was married to the young lady. I think they had been married 17 years. Um, but Tina divorcing Ike, that was a plus. He abused her. If you're in an abusive relationship, please get out. If the queen of rock and roll can get out, you can get out too. Um, and then she met the love of her life. He was a music executive and they met in the airport in Germany. Um, he was 30 and she was 47. That's a big age gap, 30 and 47. But who say love at first sight don't happen? Yes, it does. Um, so can you imagine he's 30 and she's 47? Rocking the cradle. Yeah, she was rocking the cradle and like Stella, gotta get a groove back. Uh, but my thing is, who's going to inherit her money? Tina Turner had a net worth of 250 million, but her husband was a billionaire when they met. Yes, he was a billionaire. Uh, so, like I said before, Tina and her first husband, they had four. One of Tina's sons was she had him at 18, and his dad was a member of the Kings of Rhythm. And she met him before her and Ike got together, which was the first husband. And so basically, she lost her two sons before she passed away at 83. And it, I didn't find out anything as far as uh, the daughter having any kids or anything. I didn't find that out. So this is the four kids when they were younger. This is her first husband, Ike Turner. Um, and it didn't work out between them. He kept abusing her, and she left. They had a movie that they had made uh, of her life, and I don't know if any of y'all have seen that movie, but it was a great movie that was out. It's been a while back when the movie was out, telling her life story. But she was beautiful in her days. And I just wanted to share some of the pictures I found of her and then this was her second husband, and I thought that they made a gorgeous couple. Do y'all remember What's Love Got to Do with It? That was one of my favorite songs that Tina had out, and what she had Private Dancer, and she had a number of hit songs uh, out over the years. Uh, Let me see. What else did I find out? She moved, her and her second husband, they moved to Switzerland. And that's where she lived. She got out of the United States. She was still a citizen of the United States, but she was also a citizen of Switzerland. Her and her second husband had got married 2013. So they had been married and dating over 3 decades. What's Love Got to Do with It was number one hit and it stayed on the record for a long time. I can remember that everybody would, that was the thing back then. What's love got to do with it? So if y'all, I still listen at that from time to time. I'm quite sure you can pull it up if you haven't heard of it. What's love got to do with it? Um, but I thought that it was sad that her son Craig committed suicide. I think he was 64. He was 64 before his birthday of 64. He committed suicide. He was depressed. I think sometimes when people get depressed, there's nothing you can do. If you're around somebody that is depressed, though, try and encourage them to seek and get help. Depression is nothing to mess with. It is serious. It is real. Um, they were musicians. They end up being musicians just like their mom and singing. Her other son, he died of cancer. So she had a daughter-in-law. I think they said that they had been married 17 years, but they were musicians as well. But I think I have done several videos on depression and anxiety. And so if you haven't heard any of it, and if you know somebody that is depressed, please encourage them to go back and review some of the videos I have done on depression. Um, Tina Turner later found out she was close friends with Oprah Winfrey and Gail, and um, oh y'all, this is her house. 76 million dollar home 2 years prior before her death, and this is the house in Switzerland. Beautiful estate. When she passed away, a lot of people put flowers outside her door in Switzerland um, to pay their respects to the Queen of Rock and Roll. She made the Walk of Fame. Um, she was it. She was the queen of rock and roll. She was definitely a legend. We have to give her that respect. She sold billions of records. She really produced. Um, she was beautiful. This was Ike Turner and the band that she had. And if any of y'all seen any of the movies where she had the three ladies singing in the back, uh, Robin Montgomery was the one that was in there saying that she was her friend who helped her get away from Ike. And they said when they interviewed her, she just was in tears, uh, knowing what had happened in their relationships. But they called each other, that was her sister. They called each other sisters because she was closer to her than her own family was and her own sister. But these are some of her friends. She's with Oprah, she's with Gail, she's with Beyonce. Just share, cheer. She was a singer. So she had quite a few friends that she was close with throughout her lifetime that she found comfort in. This is her husband. He's went outside their home and I guess he's just making sure the flowers that are left outside their home were were put up beautiful, and he looks like he's adding more flowers to pay the respect to his wife. I know his heart is definitely broken. I send my condolences. Um, I can imagine what he's going through. He also gave his wife a kidney, tried to save her life. She was diagnosed in 1978 with hypertension. That's high blood pressure. And some of the long term illnesses she had suffered with. And then she had a stroke and had another stroke over the course of her life. She was diagnosed with kidney failure, and with him giving her one of his kidneys, he extended her life by 6 years. Now, if that's not love, I don't know what is. That he loved her enough to give her one of his kidneys. When a husband does that, trust me, that is definitely, I love you and I don't want you to leave so soon. So, with him donating one of his kidneys, I think she had complications in the beginning, but after then it smoothed out. She lived another 6 years um, with good health. And I think in 2000, she just shielded herself from the coronavirus. I think that's what a lot of us did when the virus first hit. A lot of us were getting vaccinated. At least I did. I know some people didn't. I think it was everybody prerogative whether you choose to get vaccinated or not. But if you did, kudos to you. If you didn't, kudos to you too. Some people lived through it. Thousands of people did not make it through the coronavirus, and it's still out here. So we still have to protect ourselves. And if you are getting vaccinated, please stay up to date with your vaccines. Um, that's another form of trying to live. And so now we must say farewell to Tina Turner. I said, rest in peace. She was beautiful. She's definitely the queen of rock and roll. and her fortunes will be probably going to the husband. 47% were stated that it will, 47% will go to the husband, and the rest of her estate, which was 250 million, would probably, some would probably go to her daughter-in-law. And maybe they're not saying for sure if the other two sons that are living, if they would end up with some of her fortune. Um, I think one of the sons said he hadn't seen her since her and his dad divorced, but that doesn't mean that he won't inherit some of her fortune. And I think he's sick in a wheelchair. So I think he's had a number of strokes, and he's not doing well himself, from what I have been reading up on. But definitely her husband will get a large portion, which he should, because he is, they've been married a number of years, and um, he deserves it. And I just wanted to give tribute to her. I hadn't had the opportunity to do that in the past weeks, so I did want to come back and give tribute to her. She was definitely a soul that will be missed. We will miss her music, um, especially good music like What's Love Got to Do with It, which was one of my favorites. But she had a number of hits, Private Dancer. She had different music that was out. She won 4 Grammys. Um, she played in a number of movies. So, what was it? Risen, the Blues. I don't know when that came out, but there was a number of albums that she had produced, a lot of music she had produced over the years. Tina Turner would truly be missed. Uh, and we're going to say rest in paradise at the age of 83. Welcome to Dr. RBH Show. If you like my channel, subscribe to my channel. Please don't forget to hit the like button. Um, Subscribe. I definitely love your comments. Leave a comment. I would definitely appreciate it. Tell me what you like or you didn't like. Um, and welcome to my show, and come back and visit if this your first time. Thank you for watching.